And so I'm thinking that we'll catch up with Anthony for a bit, and then I really want to do my fucking conspiracy theory.
Yeah, same.
I know. I'm there with you. I've been all show long. I've been waiting. I hope I nail it.
Yeah. The title. You guys want to, as a little teaser, you guys want to read the titles of your conspiracy theories? If you guys have titles.
Yes. Go ahead. What's your first one?
My first one was Einstein, fraudulent plagiarist.
Oh.
And my second one is Helen Keller, secret retard.
All right.
Hitler laughed the last laugh.
I have
I'm titillated.
the premise of one is that colonoscopies are a nonsense procedure performed by doctors into butt stuff. And the premise of the other is that the entire PKA group is on steroids.
Oh shit. That's a good one. That's a very good one.
I worked all day on it.
They discovered our secret.
Oh,
How does he stay so fat?
wait, there's some supporting evidence on both of them. I had a good time with it.
So we'll Anthony, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Oh, there's something up with the sound. It might not be the right mic. It's coming
Quiet.
in
Yeah, it's very
muted.
quiet.
Is it? Yeah. All right. Let me. Hold on.
Or there's no gain on it. Tap your mic, Anthony.
Yeah.
It's the right mic. Yeah, we just need to turn the gain up. It's at almost 0.
Wow. How about that?
You're really getting there. Let's keep going.
Good.
All right. We'll even go right to 100%. I'll even put the mic closer.
What does 90 sound like? It's not bad, actually. You might be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is. It might be the mic. Let me make sure.
No, it definitely is the mic. You went from
Oh, okay.
we could barely hear your words to pretty darn good.
Okay. Let me push this up a little closer then to my fizz. There we go.
All right,
Now I'm
like it.
talking like a radio guy.
Yeah.
Okie doke. And here we are.
Here we are. What's new, Anthony?
Hi, how are you?
Hello there.
Pain in the ass. Yeah, I was just doing Chip Chipperson's podcast.
Yeah.
Of course, Chip, he's on a TBS show now. It's ridiculous how famous Chip has gotten. So his show goes much longer than it's supposed to. So it's like on there for an hour and a half. But here I am. 500 shows, right? Is that it?
That's right.
Yeah. Dude,
That's mental.
I was listening to Bill Burr's, that thing where he rants at the city of Philadelphia and rips on all their teams?
One of the greatest things ever.
Were you in that
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, that was our show. That was the O&A virus tour that we did all around the country. And we got to Philly. It was a madhouse. I mean, if the Philly fans, they lived up to every stereotype that Philly fans have. It was insanity. And I think 2 or 3 comics went up before Bill did and just got smashed, just got trashed by the crowd. And then Bill got up there and said, I'm not taking any of this shit. And the knowledge he had of Philly in order to rip them apart was unbelievable.
You fucking
Sports
one great snap in town.
yeah. Sports teams, actors that came out of
fan.
Philly, politicians. He knew everything that ever happened in Philadelphia. So it was really amazing. That kind of put him on the map, really, over the course of a couple of years after that. He just was doing really great and has been ever since.
I forget who I was listening to talk about. It might have been Bob Saget. Yep. Apparently Bill Burr came off.
on Rogan.
Yeah. And he thought that it didn't go well. And he's like, no, you don't know. You just slayed. Because the audience, he was a little mixed, like they didn't love being insulted, but the rest of the world heard it and Bill Burr blew up. It was pretty neat.
He did. He blew
I
up.
have a question about Philly fan. So I think Woody might be a bit our
I literally am a
expert.
Philly fan, but carry on.
Yeah. Is it that Philly fans are pieces of shit? Or is it that people from Philadelphia are pieces of shit?
Oh. Well, first of all, I dispute the premise of the question. But no, I would say people from Philly are what you would call pieces of shit, that extends beyond just the sports stadiums.
By you mean a person with common sense?
by someone.
I saw what they did to Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is a bitch, and he deserved those batteries to be thrown at him. I don't know what he thought he was doing at an Eagles game, but
everyone remembers that one. Wow.
Yeah,
Just
no, like,
brutal.
and I've told this story before. Like the first time I attended a hockey game here in Raleigh, dude, a hockey game in Raleigh, half the fans are wearing the opposing team's jersey, especially if they come from the Northeast, because that's where we all came from. This town I live next to, Cary. They call it the concentrated area of relocated Yankees, Cary. And so all like when Philly comes into town, when Pittsburgh comes into town, all these Philly and Pittsburgh fans go to the game. And, you know, I'm a homer. That's me. I feel like every team deserves home ice advantage. So I'm here rooting for the Hurricanes, even though I grew up rooting for the Flyers. And people are wearing Flyers jerseys, and I'm like no one's going to hit them. They're just going to dress like the enemy right here on our hometown. No one's going to even do the shoulder bump. No one's throwing beer at them. The fuck is with this bunch of pussies here in Raleigh? I didn't even get it. I didn't understand that you could root for the enemy team.
They're being civilized. They're being good people.
During a Phillies game, during a Phillies game in 2010, a 21-year-old fan named Matthew Clemens and his friends were escorted by security out of their seats for unruly behavior. God knows what they'd already done to be kicked out of the game. However, on their way out, Clemens reportedly leaned over, put 2 fingers down his throat, and started vomiting onto an off-duty police officer and his 11-year-old daughter.
So you two applaud his resourcefulness, right?
Like he was a cop too. They don't say that.
Yeah, he was a cop as well.
Yeah.
No, man. When I see Philly fans like it, they like players that work hard. That's what they really, really like. That's why they liked Allen Iverson. But my favorite was a hockey player named Luke Richardson. This guy was not the best guy on the team, but Jesus, he worked hard. Every second he was on the ice, he was hustling. Every time there was a puck in the corner, he was grinding for it. And every time he hit the ice, the whole fan base would be like, Luke. They just love this guy for the effort he put in. He was like a blue collar worker. We loved Brindamore when he was there, and here in Raleigh too. Philly fans reward players who are just gutsy and hardworking. And I mean, I don't know. I'm still wired that way. I fucking love that. If you come in here and you're like, I don't know, Jordan, the highest jumper, greatest player, like they like him, but they like Iverson, who weighs like, I don't know, 73 pounds and still plays amongst these giants. That was respectable. Like they like it.
In 1983, Zima Williams, known to those associated with the burgundy and gold as Chief Z, hit the road for the Redskins-Eagles matchup. Dressed in his customary costume, Williams was beaten up twice during his visit to Veterans Stadium. On the same day, according to the Washington City paper, first, 2 people ripped his clothes off and threw the feathers he was wearing on his head from the upper deck down into seats below, where they were ripped to shreds by other fans. That, though, would pale in comparison to what happened to him in the parking lot afterwards. Those same 2 attackers, plus 2 others, assaulted Williams and, among other things, broke his leg. He had to use a wheelchair and crutches for the rest of the year.
Now, the question I have about this is, why is that even a story, right? I mean, he obviously wore Redskins paraphernalia to the Veterans game.
He was the mascot.
No, he wasn't, was he?
Yes.
Did I miss that part? They beat up the enemy team.
He's not wearing a fucking Redskins jersey. He's dressed up as a fucking Indian chief.
Oh, no. He's making like $4 an hour to get his legs broken in the parking lot.
This is an old man, by the way. This guy, he looks like that fucking crying Indian who would cry when people threw litter out. Like,
he had a lot of nerve for someone who can't defend himself.
I give you something to cry about.
Jeez, Mom.
When my book came out in like 2007, my book, Men Are Better Than Women, came out. I was on Dr. Phil. Coincidentally, it was like a sleeper hit. You know, nobody thought, the publishing company thought no one would buy it. They just tried to push it out. The Dr. Phil stuff went viral, sold a shitload. The first sales report came back. I took a look at it and thought, oh, it's probably like normal, like New York, LA, and then kind of spread out in the country. Number 1 demographic for the sales of Men Are Better Than Women, Philly. by a long shot.
It makes me proud. Yeah.
How about that? Philly, New York, a distant second. Well,
I bet I would bargain. I would wager that sales of Mein Kampf are also high in Philly. All right, it's got to be awful people there.
Yeah, no. Whenever I hear like
city,
they booed Santa Claus and stuff, I'm like, yeah. What did they try to pass that baby shit off at one of our football games? This is an adult thing.
It's for children.
They do
They're not
like
trying to appeal to you.
They like the reputation, though. Like Philly fans and just people from Philly like that reputation that they're just pieces of shit.
No, you're categorizing these passionate fans. They have a different set of expectations. They want hard workers. Okay. They want grinders. They want guys who put their bodies on the line. Guys who give 100% every play.
Haven't won the Stanley Cup since '75. That's who they want. Yeah.
I was going to mention, Kyle was saying like, oh, it's Tom Brady. That's what he does. But I remember Philly made it to the Super Bowl, and that's not how I remember it at all. We whooped up on Tom Brady like he was our bitch. Me in particular, I played a lot of
me in particular.
Those routes you ran.
I know. I don't even know what a dime is, but I won that game.
Yeah, what was that that Arian said last episode? He's like, yeah, ask about football all you want. I'll teach you cover if you want.
Teach you fucking cover too. Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand about sports personally.